Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 9 of this house build. Let's get started. So in the last video, we were able to create the island in the top cabinet. Now we're gonna still continue on this. So in the part 1 description, there's the second link. The only thing that you need to do is to click on or drop in the handle once you download it. In the other videos, I showed you that you need to download certain stuff, and this is one of it. So we have this handle, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add it right here and on this side as well. We could flip it if we want to, so we could just add it on this side. So now before we do anything else, we need to flip this back, or we could just actually select this CS, and let's add this handle on this side first, knowing that we already have this and it's already facing on this section. So now I'm just going to move this to the midpoint and then copy this and put this one in the midpoint as well, similar to the others. Here, CS spacebar so that we could add it on this side, and then we could just CS on here as well, and then maybe we could mirror this one. And then copy it on this side. There we go. So now we could go back to level 1, and then we can flip this one so that it's facing on this side. So if we go back to section, as you can see, we have this one right here. Let's move it on the midpoint and then move it down a little bit so that we could just copy it like that. We're not going to put anything on this side. And then CS again, and then move it on this side. Let's put it here first, the one in the midpoint, and then copy it right here and also on this side, and then copy this CO on this midpoint, and mirror this, and then we can delete this now, and then just copy this one so that the spacing is good enough already, and then there. And it's up to you if you want to add here and there. Go back to go to section now, and here this is, we need to just move this because it's not showing on this part. So now once you move it, you could just select this one, CS, so that we could grab it, put it in the midpoint so that we could just move it a little bit there, CO, copy it on the midpoint. And then CS and add on this side. So now let's go back to 3D. We got all the handles already, and what I want to do next is to add maybe those knee rims here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to level 1, and let's go and model in place, generic model, and I'm gonna do a sweep, sketch path, and let's just maybe create this first, and then delete this, and then fillet arc here. So 40, and then here, make it 40 as well to be consistent. Click on finish. Let's look at it at 3D, and then edit profile and make it circle, and then here choose one of those metal material, click apply, OK, and then click finish, and then what we could do is we can move this. I'm just going to go to section, or click on finish first, go to section so that we could see it properly, move that section there, and then here we could just move it going up, edit in place, there we go. And then now we just need to move it going inside. That looks good. A little bit more going inside. I think that's good enough. I like the way it looks. And then click on finish. And then now what I want to do is to create the L-shape stairs. So here what I'm gonna do is click on stairs. I'm gonna use this first, and then click on, maybe I want it to be around 15 only. Press OK, and then let's create this all the way at the top. I want to have a landing there, so I'm going to create this with a landing. So the landing didn't work, so I'm just going to close this first. So let's try this again. So let's go to level 1 and then click on stairs. There we go. It created some landing because what happened is, so usually I went over this. It's not, the thing is too short to create a landing, so that's why it didn't let me. So now I'm gonna click on finish first and then move it to the right location. So that's why what I do first. And then if you see this one is sticking out now. So what I'm gonna do is, instead of 1, 2, 3, I'm gonna do 2 and then going there. So let's edit the stairs. I'm gonna push this 2 there, and then here to go. We can also put just 1 if we want to, so that it's good enough. But it's too much actually. I think this is good enough. Click on finish. I'm not gonna put any of the railings here, so I'm gonna delete the railings. Also, remove all the stringers, none, and then none. So actually, I'm gonna put a stringer here and then put none on this side. And then here, close. I'm gonna open this and I'm going to make this 900 in height. The width is around, make it 30. Total depth is around 900. And let's see how it looks. So I'm gonna use that instead. And here, I'm gonna make it glass. So just use one of the glass here. Anything will do. Apply OK. Apply OK. There we go. Now select here. Let's make this one much better. So here, make sure middle is checked. Let's see what the materials right here. It's not been given. So I'm going to make it a metal material. Okay, and then now you need to select the dot dot right here, and then we don't want any riser. So now it's being supported by this one. And then here we need to set the materials that we're going to put here. But before that, as you can see, I want to align it on the wall and then on here. So now it's looking much better because everything is flowing nicely. And then here, the material that we're gonna use, select here, and then the material we're going to put a wood material. I usually put mahogany because I like the way it looks. And there we go. And then if we go back, or if we go to the downloads, so it's on part 1 description, in the second link you will be able to download the glass support. So here, just download it, and then once you download, go to the downloads folder, and here we could just drag and drop. And the way it looks is something like this. Very big, but it's up to you to make it small. So you can edit the family or edit right here. Make it small so that it looks much better. So I'm gonna make this one small. Edit. Instead of 20, let's put 5. Click finish, and then instead of 40, let's make it 10. Click finish. Make sure everything looks good. Extrusion is around 15. Load it, no, and then override existing and its parameter, and as you can see it looks like this. We can make it much better, a little bit on the extrusion side. On this side I want it to be 10. There we go. This one, make it 10 as well. Load it back, override extrusion there, and then we just need to create a section here. So not create, but we could just move this so that we don't need to do it anymore, and just line it up. What we could do is find wireframe so that we could see everything, and then let it look like that this is the one that is holding everything up. Copy it, and then now we just need to copy it on that corner so that we keep on adding it. And then on the same side we need to add another section here, or just move this section on this side. Make sure select this one, CS, and then go to section 2, and then we just need to clean this up first as we cannot see everything, and then make it wireframe. Select this one as well, CS, and then just fix this, copy, and then copy on the corner. If we see it, everything looks really good, and as you can see there, the only thing that I want to do is at least I want it to be piercing there. So maybe I could just edit family and probably pierce this one through. Load it, overwrite existing, and then there we go. So that looks really good, and if you see it, it will look like it's bolted there, so that to hold this and to hold everything else. And I'm gonna go back to here and then maybe copy this one right there, and then put this one on the side. Just weird that it's not letting me add it onto this plane, but now everything's good. There we go. Now everything looks like it's bolted, and probably I could edit this one a little bit. Move it more. Negative 40, and then this one probably is 5. Load. There we go. So now everything is connecting. And then let's do something right here. I want to add curtain wall. So windows right here. So we could do is add this one on this side, and then here at the top right here. And then I'm probably going to add here as well. So why not? Click on cut geometry, all first, and then curtain wall. And I just want to add, so I want to align it to the same height right here. But I'm going to edit this to have it like that, and then give it something like that as well, and also this. So I'm going to align it all but except for this one, and then add curtain grid, and then maybe on this side. And then after this, architecture again, click on mullion, all grid, and then add all grid on that side. So now everything looks good. So we're gonna stop here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.